Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? Have you had enough water? Have you stretched your body? Have you placed both hands on your heart and said, how are you doing? Do you need anything? And if you haven't, pause and just take a second to do that before we get into today's channeled message. So I'll give you your moment. And then the channeled message that I'm going to bring through today is from the Intergalactic Star Alliance. That is one of the pseudonyms that they go by on our planet. The group generally comes through as Star Alliance from different channelers, but it's the same group. The Intergalactic Star Alliance is a group that, if we're looking at it in terms of how things work within our current national political systems, it's federal or national, whereas the Galactic Federation of Light would be considered statewide or provincial. So it's a broader lens that the Galactic Federation of Light is a branch of. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. Hello. We are here as representatives of the Intergalactic Star Alliance, here to provide you with information that is necessary for you to receive at this time, in this time of great abundance and expansion on your planet. There are many of you that have been undergoing intense ascension symptoms over the past several months or past several years. These symptoms are going to continue to move into the direction of expulsion. And okay, this energy that they're giving me alongside of it, it's almost like when you have an infection under your skin, it has to like come up to the surface and like come up as like, yeah, it has to be expelled from the skin. And so that's how they are showing it to me as I'm channeling that information. So these things have to come to the surface. And so these ascension symptoms or physical symptoms are coming to the surface, especially we've been noticing it over the last several months to the last several years even, or maybe even beyond that. But we're going to continue to be experiencing that over the next several months to several years. These ascension symptoms are part of the plan that has been put in place on your planet to bring those of you that are moving toward the ascension point into the point that you will be able to receive the energetic downloads that are necessary for you to be able to move into the next phase of your evolution. These intergalactic light codes that are coming in can only come in when you have created enough room within your energetic body for these things to be able to ground in. When there is not enough space for these light codes, that is what creates these ascension symptoms. That is why many of you are being called to different healing modalities at this time, so that you are working to remove some of the energetic density, some of the shadow, so doing shadow work, to be able to create the space for these light codes that are coming in regardless. So it is this meeting of resistance between not having enough space cleared within your energetic body, or even within your mind. So not even having like an open enough mind. You might be experiencing things physically in terms of ascension symptoms if you're not sitting in surrender enough even. And so the ascension symptoms are actually the result of the meeting of like these light codes coming in, but there not being enough room for them to actually come in. You will continue to be asked to move toward these new modalities that are bringing you closer to your desired outcome, which ultimately is being part of the Intergalactic Alliance or the Galactic Alliance, the galactic community that you are innately a part of. You need to be at an energetic level for us to be able to get you into position to be able to receive the final burst of energy that is going to propel you into the next energetic density. Once enough of you have reached the perfect point of propulsion, we will propel you forward. There must be enough of you that are vibrating at the frequency of openness, of expansion, and of lightness, with enough space cleared in your energetic vessels, with enough energy and density removed that has accumulated over your lifetimes for us to be able to flip this switch. And they're really showing it to me as like, there will be indicators that this point in time is coming, such as feeling like you feel like you're living in more than one reality at a time, where things are beginning to, like we were talking about yesterday, where things are beginning to bleed through from one reality to the other. There will be a point where you aren't able to clearly move through your physical reality in the way that you have previously, due to the feeling that the systems that you have operated in up until this time are so oppositionally resonant that they are almost impossible for you to continue to operate within. This is going to lead to a mass deportation of people's jobs and occupations within the current systems to situations and occupations that are more energetically aligned with who they are or who they are moving into. So we're going to see a lot more people moving into more healing modalities and outside of their the jobs that they've been in, but also a lot more people looking to receive those types of healings from different people, due to the fact that we're all being asked to clear this space energetically. What are some of the other things? How else are we going to recognize? One of the other ways that you're going to recognize that this point in time is coming is that you will begin to receive intuitive messages that there is a distinct change or a distinct shift that is about to happen. You will feel it energetically. There is going to be this pressure externally within the collective energy that is this deep anticipatory energy. It's like, it's this tension where it's like, okay, like something's about to happen. Like we can feel this crescendo happening. And we're just kind of waiting for it to, we're waiting for something. And I think it's going to be on like a conscious. So the people that are, consciously connecting with this and doing this work are going to feel it and understand what's about to happen. But on the collective at large, there's going to be this feeling of tension, and they're not going to understand what that is. And they might associate it with some of the things that are happening politically, or some of the things that are happening on like a 3D global level, but it's actually going to be beyond that. There's also going to be an increase in the number of people that are able to see beyond the veil beyond mid-March of this year, due to the energetic increase that is about to unfold on your planet. There will be a large increase in the psychic abilities of those that are consciously attempting to tune and tap into these frequencies, as well as an ability to... it's like an ability to see through deceptiveness too. So that's going to be interesting on like a global level as well, because we're going to be able to see through deceptiveness, not only within ourselves, but within each other, within, the systems that we're currently existing within as well. So I think that's enough for today. That is super interesting. Let me know what you guys think. I love you all. Have a beautiful rest of your day.